Welcome to the WWE Smackdown post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
Man, I'm on Minx Mayhem. Let's get it.
And you already know it's Rose, and he just funny.
Man, we ain't did one of these in a while. You know, we come back on here, some shit happened, and some shit did happen. AJ Lee back in the building. I guess we just start off with that, man. What the hell, man? Everybody expected it, but I think they pulled it off well. I don't think it was done bad. I thought, like, even though we all knew it was coming, it was still hype. Her music hit. People went crazy. I thought it was great, man. No flaws there, man. Minx, how you feel about it?
Dude, I crashed all the way out. I mean, even my daughter walked in and she's like, "You okay? Mommy, you okay?" I'm like, "I'm good, baby." And then I had to go give her a snack, so she leave me alone. But bro, I was crashing out. Like, I was like, the Chuck Taylors are back. Coincidentally, she was wearing Vans, so like that whole freaking line was so dumb to even say. But
oh, I didn't even peep that. Yeah, you did say Chuck Taylor.
I said the Chuck, like, she has the long Chucks, right? So I was like, oh, the Chuck Taylor. But then she had on Vans, and then somebody was like, she had on Vans, and I was like, dude, wasn't nobody paying attention to her feet.
Right.
Like, they say that the road with wrestling fans, though.
Yeah, I was not looking at her feet, bro.
Rose, how you feel about it, man?
Man, sometimes surprises is always wanted, but sometimes the best thing to do is the known thing. It felt like that whole night. I'm not gonna lie, it felt very reminiscent of the first dance in AEW. When CM Punk came back, where everybody pretty much knew he was gonna come back. So it felt the same way, but it didn't take away the impact of when her music hit, when she came out there, when she beat up Becky Lynch. It still doesn't take that away. That still was the best thing. It still was the best thing to do. So I still got hype. Everybody that I was watching it with got hype. It seems like everybody on social media, everybody on Twitter and stuff, they seem like they're hype about it still. So it's still good. It still was a great comeback for her. Still
crazy. I ain't even gonna. My phone blowing up right now with notifications. So you know when this type of shit happen, it's like big business. So just shout out AJ Lee. I just love this shit, man. You know, like it kind of just blew up the wrestling community. I'm seeing everybody's pages, good numbers, everybody active. It seems like 1 million lives is going on right now. So yeah, let's fly through ours so we don't hold up everybody. But let's start with the beginning. John Cena comes out. He gives a good speech, and out comes Sami Zayn. I'm like, what the? Who invited this goofball? The crowd was booing him. You'd have thought he was a heel that he was getting. They did not want no parts of Sami Zayn. And I heard this kind of last week too, man. Like they was kind of booing him a little bit, but to this week, people are like seriously jumping off the Sami Zayn train hardcore. They might want to switch him to heel real quick, but he issues an open United States challenge, and of course John Cena accepts. This was one of the biggest glaze fest matches I've ever seen. They using everybody's move, doing all this bullshit, false finishes, kickouts. It was a point that got real corny to me. So when Brock Lesnar came up and fucked both of these marks up, I enjoyed every second of it. But Rose, how'd you feel about Cena, Sammy, Brock Lesnar?
Hey, I feel different about it, man. I think I liked him doing everybody move. I ain't gonna lie. This whole time, his whole career, they've been telling him number one thing is they tell him he can't wrestle. Yeah. And the fact that he went out there and he hit all these different moves. He did everything. He did a pop-up power bomb. He did Edge's spear, which was crazy. I'm glad he didn't get the RKO off. Yeah. He got to go to sleep off, but he didn't get the RKO off, which would have been crazy for him to get off.
Right.
But I'm good. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Brock Lesnar came out there and somebody in my Discord was like, we don't need him here. I said, we're past that point. We're past that point now. Like he's here now, so it's nothing you can do. Like, and I did like him just coming in, fucking everybody up, and then leaving, and then being like, "See you at WrestlePalooza, bitch," which just felt like such a movie type of thing to say. But
that's a Brock Lesnar thing. I remember he threw the belt at Vince McMahon. You remember that back? That Mind that, man. He don't give a shit, man.
Don't care.
Minx, how'd you feel about Cena, Sammy, and Brock Lesnar?
Honestly, like, I think you're right. Like, I love Sammy as like a face, but he's been a face for too long, dude.
Right.
Like, he needs a quick switch up, and I think turning him heel would be like, oh my God, Sammy turned heel. That's another pop that we'll get. Like, if he, like, I don't see why they keep putting him in the face aspect. He's been a face for too long, dude. Turn him heel. And John Cena, it's John Cena. We all talk about John Cena way too much. Well, not really, but you know, I'm over it. But Brock Lesnar, as soon as I heard his music hit, I'm like, he gonna F5 everybody and leave.
Yep.
Like it's so predictable. He's gonna F5 everybody there, and then he's gonna go to the back, cut a promo, and that's exactly what he did. It's expected with Brock Lesnar. It's so predictable. The only thing that wasn't predictable with this is that he didn't go after a black person with the title, because he was going after Sami Zayn and CM Punk. I'm not CM Punk, John Cena. Like, I would have expected him to do it with a black person with the title, because every time a black person has a title, here comes Brock Lesnar.
Here comes Brock Lesnar to take it.
Yeah. The only difference is they were like not black this time. Only difference.
Only different, man. Quick, I'm gonna hit some of these comments. Shit is just out of hand. I can't even keep up with all these comments, especially over on TikTok. So if you're on TikTok, my bad. I'm not gonna be able to catch that shit. But Jody saying, "What up, guys? Light it up. We are outside. Yes, we are. Matt the Duelist and Tony Rome. I see you over there on Instagram. Like I said, everybody on TikTok, my bad. I ain't about to catch up with that shit, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. But yeah, next up, oh man, Aleister Black and Damian Priest. I was watching them fight, and it was almost like, can they just be a tag team? You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, they look like they belong together. But Aleister Black got the ref involved. Little shenanigans, hit him with the black mask. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win over Damian Priest. Minx, how you feel about your Puerto Rican poppy taking the L tonight?
Man, F him. F him, facts, because he cheated on me with Lola Vice, so we broke up.
Okay.
I was hoping Aleister Black whipped his ass, and like when he just attacked him like straight out the gate, I was like, yes, whip his ass, like. For sure, like, the turning moment was like, why is he winning?
Yeah.
Like, I was an Aleister Black fan before a Damian Priest fan, so totally understand that, but like, I didn't really care who won or lost, but it was a good ass match.
It was a good match.
Damian Priest had a weak ass spot. He did that razor's edge on the table. Honestly, that was weak.
That
table didn't even break.
Right.
I'm looking at it like, wow, that shit's weak. Like, you did all that, not even to break the table.
Right.
That's why he's not my favorite no more.
Oh man.
He's the Puerto Rican.
Who paid it?
Just kidding. But yeah, I'm happy with the winner. Shout out to Aleister Black. He really did the damn thing. I was kind of losing momentum for him winning for like a second, but Damian Priest ain't got shit on Aleister Black. Sorry, not
definitely. Sorry. Shout out Whippersnapper over there on TikTok. I see you. He said, and the underdog character is overplayed with Sammy. Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
How you feel about Aleister Black and Damian Priest, Rose?
The battle of the golf boys.
Battle of the golf boys.
I was kind of surprised Aleister Black won. I don't know. It just feel like this rivalry probably been a little too long. Like, first off, it's very confusing to me how the rivalry is, because it's the rivalry with Damian Priest or was the rivalry with Ron Killings. Like, so it's it's very convoluted with that. As far as like Damian Priest and him are concerned, I would like to see Aleister Black get involved with somebody else. And I wish Damian Priest would do something, but I don't know what else is it for Damian Priest to do at this point.
This point,
this is why he's just running through everything in the back right now. He's running through everything in the back. Shout out to him with Lola Vice. Like his his catalog and his aura is unmatched.
Yeah. I got to give him his props, man. He
doing
know
his
how
thing.
to pick him.
But yeah, I don't know what else they got for him as far as like booking them right now.
Right. Next up, we get Julia defeating Michin. Michin just ain't never gonna get no break, man. They just never gonna throw her a bone, but she loses. And afterwards, Kiana James, man, these last few weeks, I kind of been liking her look, her attitude, and everything. So I like them building up Kiana James, and I like her being the manager of Julia, this little firm they starting to build. But Michin, damn, where was B-Fab? When she was getting her ass whooped, right? She said, "The hell with Michin, I'm back with the Street Profits." But Minx, how'd you feel about Julia retaining her title over Michin?
Honestly, I was so pissed because they keep dropping the ball on Michin. Like every time I get on post and Michin is there, I'm like, y'all dropping the ball on. Why? Give her a goddamn chance. Give her a push. Why? Why do you keep putting her in these matches to lose? That makes no sense. You're wasting a lot of talent here. And how I feel about that, I didn't like it. And I didn't like the interference with Kiana James. Keep the side piece on the side and tell her to shut up.
Whoa. Rose.
Now she supposed to be seen, not heard.
Right.
I like Kiana James. I like what she doing with Julia. It looks like they're a little bit more nervous to have Julia by herself than they are Stephanie Vaquer. So like they got her with Kiana James, which is kind of crazy because Kiana James is a rookie in her own right, but I do like what she adds to Julia's character. With Michin, it just feels so weird because it feels like they be building her up and then they stop her right there and like, all right, you go back down. And it's kind of confusing now because now she's in a 2-on-1 situation after having all this time. She was hanging out with B-Fab all this time. And now it's kind of weird that she's getting jumped on and B-Fab is just worried about keeping the Street Profits together all of a sudden. It's very weird. So it's like they need somebody to come save her. I don't know who.
Right.
I don't know. But I would like to see Julia and Kiana James maybe add somebody else.
Yeah, definitely. Another thing I liked I like the interaction between Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. Does anybody think Jade Cargill has a shot at dethroning Tiffany Stratton?
I think Jade Cargill has the mega shot. I mean, what I'm still waiting for is that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair match that they haven't given us. That's a star match right there, and you guys don't want to make it happen. So, F you. But beyond that, I think Jade Cargill has a big chance at winning that to take it off of Tiffany. Come on now, WWE. You're being kind of racist.
You are. What if Brock Lesnar cost Jade Cargill the title? What if that shit happened? That would be incredible. But
it's believable.
Rose, how you feel about Jade Cargill's chances of dethroning Tiffy time?
I think her chances are better than they were probably at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Right now for her to throw back. If she don't go ahead and win it, then I don't know. And as far as her and Bianca, I think Bianca's injury probably like put some hinders on that injury on that match for them. But I think I would like for her and Bianca to have a match, but I would like them to have like a long storyline too. Because I think that match deserves to be like a WrestleMania type thing, at least. But I hope she wins the title from Tiffany. Because at this point, it's like, what's the point for Tiffany getting it? Tiffany just keeping it. You just making another Charlotte Flair at this point.
Definitely. Shout out Whippersnapper on TikTok. He's saying Jade does have a shot. I believe in Jade too.
Quick ad. I also believe that. I remember when I first got on Cast and you guys asked me what match would I want to see in the future, and this was last year around this time. I said Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. It's been a year, and they still haven't did it. But I do agree with Rose. They need to have a long storyline. Almost, nobody kill me when I say this because I know every dude on the internet likes to attack the girl. But I feel like this could be some Cody Rhodes Roman Reigns shit when they went to WrestleMania. Like that cinematic thing they did on the football field. This will be a great match for WrestleMania. So WWE, since sometimes you steal our shit, steal this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Shout out Chuck Jordan in the chat saying AJ Lee. Yes, definitely. Before we get out of here, let's talk a little more AJ Lee. I saw online afterwards she signed the contract. This is not a one-off. She is back. She's going to be wrestling multiple dates all the way up until WrestleMania. So that's dope. Is it going to be, are y'all interested in an intergender match, or do you want like some one-on-ones? Becky, AJ, Seth, CM Punk? How you want it to play out, Rose?
It's her first time back, so maybe like the tag team match would be the best option for her right now. So I would say that would be the best option for them to start with. And then she can probably go in one-on-ones. I think she can go in one-on-ones with people that she probably like, people that she know a little bit better, maybe like Becky, and then maybe even Nikki if Nikki's there. Maybe Roxanne, somebody that she helped train and stuff like that.
Yeah, her and Roxanne would be a good story. She always calling her mom and shit. So that'd be dope.
Yeah, so I think and that's one thing I did think about tonight that was in the back of my head. Like, this is just a one-off, just quick money grab for ESPN or something like that. But I am glad she's gonna be like a real superstar. She's gonna be like, on the road. And I hope they go ahead and get Larry a contract too.
Get Larry the contract. Chuck Jordan, he wants AJ Lee versus Roxanne Perez 1000%. That'd be dope, man.
That would be dope.
Minx, any last thoughts for AJ before we get out of here?
I love the in-ring return. I mean, I feel like a mixed tag match would probably be better because she's working with CM Punk now. If you watch the biography, then you obviously know how her mental health is very important. So maybe doing an intergender tag match wouldn't be so bad. But along the lines, I would like to see her face again. I agree with Chuck. Roxanne Perez is a good pick for her. Definitely like with a big storyline. If you really think about it, she's kind of a mini AJ Lee, Roxanne Perez. If you really think about it, not in the gear, but like in the moves and just her attitude. Like, it's like you're facing your clone. Yep. I think that would be great.
We got a little last minute entry here. Shout out Coach DTM. He sideways. Now he upside down. Now he the right way. There you go. How'd you feel about AJ Lee, Coach?
Man, I was conflicted, I would say, man. I was happy because I always loved AJ Lee and her persona and everything she had going on. I think the part that kind of made me upset was that it was not a surprise. It was like everybody knew.
Yeah.
I think the audience knew. We knew. Like, everybody knew that it was going to happen before it happened. That's where I feel like WWE is starting to lose their edge at, because they can't keep a secret no more. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we all saw it coming. We knew it was happening. We were still excited to see it, though. So, that's a major plus.
Major plus. We kind of ran down everything. Anything else you want to hit before we get out of here? Cena, how'd you feel about that? Sami Zayn?
Now that part we knew Brock Lesnar was still in the picture somewhere. So I was excited to see Brock come out and do his thing. Whenever you see Brock come on the screen, it's a good feeling for me. You know what I mean? Yeah. The rest of it, we can skip past all the rest of it. Those two were the only two I really wanted to tap in on.
Right. Definitely. But it was a hell of a time for professional wrestling tonight. The boards is lit up. I'm getting notifications left and right. So when that happens, it was a damn good night. So shout out SmackDown. Home run tonight. No complaints. On a scale of 1 to 10, Minx, what you giving tonight?
Because Damian Priest got beat up. He cheated on me with Lola Vice, bro. I broke up with him. It's like sending your big brother to beat him up. So And plus, you got AJ Lee back. I'm giving it a 10 stars, dude.
10 stars from Minx Mayhem Rose. 1 out of 10. What you giving SmackDown?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Because we always be talking about they don't do the right thing. So, like, they did the right thing. So, when they do the right thing, just feel like you just got to reward them when they do the right thing. They brought AJ Lee out there because because if this was the old WWE, they would have had Nikki Bella, Rhea Ripley. They would have had somebody, Mae Young, come out there. Somebody.
Shout out Mae Young.
It just piss people off. So, I'm going to give them 10. I'm going to give them 10 just off of the Brock Lesnar.
10.
Just off of the Brock Lesnar and just off of the AJ Lee.
Coach, what you giving it? 1 of 10.
I'm giving it 8.5, man. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm giving it 8.5 because I believe that it was a great show. It kept me engaged. I was going back and forth between Patrick Mahomes and WWE trying to see what was going to happen. Even John Cena couldn't hold it.
Right.
Even he kept saying in the beginning, "Oh, it's about to be a show. Y'all gonna want to stick around." Like he just kept giving it up. I was like, "Hold on, man, come on, relax. So because of those moments, that it wasn't like I didn't really feel a real shock factor. I was just excited to make sure that what was supposed to happen happened. So I'm going 8.5.
I'm kind of leaning towards what Rose said, man. I've been so hard on WWE, so when they do something right, it's like they've been doing bad for so long. It's like your son, when he keep fucking up, he do something right, you over congratulate him so he keep doing it. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Perfect 10 for me as well. SmackDown. I enjoyed it. It was fun, beginning to end. I was fun streaming it. I cannot complain, man. Perfect 10. I cannot believe I just said that. Perfect 10 for a SmackDown.
I can't either, but that's how you do it, though. You know what I'm saying? You'd be horrible for a minute, so that it's not hard to please people at some point. Right. You just want to see something like, oh, okay, they're doing something a little different.
Right. Chuck Jordan says 10 out of 10 off the pops, but 5 out of 10 as far as the wrestling. There's a Scrooge in every household. There's ours right there. But I guess that's it for us. Tomorrow, man, another busy night. WWE Collision, post-show, me, Barbro, and we got a special guest tomorrow as well.
AEW Collision.
Did you say WWE? Did you just say WWE Collision?
See what WWE did to me? They converted me. Oh my God, what happened tonight? But yeah, AEW Collision, me, Barbro, special guest tomorrow. Michigan, Oklahoma game live stream on the Holy Shhh Sports. It's just gonna be crazy all weekend. Tune in, notifications, everything. But till next time, it's your boy ABE from DET.
Yeah, I'm Minx Mayhem.
And it's Rose. Yeah, he just funny.
Hey man, Coach DTM, man.
You know what it is. It's the Holy Shhh Podcast, WWE Smackdown post show. Peace.